Number 6 is a probability problem. And this goes with Chapter 2 of the Achieve series. Mitchell designed a computer program that randomly chooses the color of each square in a design. The probability that each square will be colored red is 50%. So what is the probability that the first 5 squares will be red? So I've scaffolded this problem by drawing 5 squares. And we know that the probability for a red square is 50%, or 1/2. So we know that this one has a probability of 1/2, and this one has a probability of 1/2, and this one, and this one, and this one. And we know that we want all of them to be red in this scenario. So I'm using the word and there's a $1 million secret with probability. If you already know it, you know a lot. When you have the word and in probability, that means to multiply. If you have the word or, you will be adding. Now, I know that the problem doesn't use the word and, but I have to sort of figure that out. I want a red square and another red square, and another red square, and another red square, and another red square. And once you know that, you need to multiply all of these fractions. Now, you can do it by hand. We know that there would be a 1 on the top. And on the bottom, I would have 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Times 2 is 32. So here's the answer I'm looking for. There is a 1 in 32 probability that this would occur. You can also do this on the Casio calculator using these keystrokes. Your first key should always be all clear, and your last key should always be equals. So I'm going to put in the 1, the fraction key, and the 2. This is called the fraction key. And then I'm going to use the exponent key. It's the XY key right above the C. And we want to do that 5 times. So the 5 is the power. It's the number of squares we have. So 1 fraction 2 to the 5th power equals, and you get this ugly number. This is why I prefer to do this by hand. And there's probably a way on this calculator to turn a decimal into a fraction, but I don't know it. What you can do, however, is test your choices. You know that 1/2 is the same as 0.5. You can do this on the calculator. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 1 divided by 5 is 0.2. And 1 divided by 12 is not very pretty. And then 1 divided by 32 is, look at that. So if you use the calculator, you will have to match up your decimal possibly. If you do it by hand, you'll get that fraction as it is.